All right, we're going to rebuild the concrete factory, which isn't hard. It's this one over here. Because it's not positioned very well. That's okay. I might change this as well. Yeah. Get rid of that. Let's go with some concrete there. And then I'll leave that like that for the moment. Come back to that. The sink is fine. And so what I really need is, with this setup, it's okay for this one, for that to be there and then that to be there. It's going to put that there for this. All right. I'm going to start off with, I'm going to get rid of that. And then a whole bunch of concrete. Get rid of that. All right, these should... They all have a buffer. Yeah, I'm not waiting. Oh, actually I can. Leave that there for a second. All right, so if that's oh. Yeah, okay. Now I can get my inventory back for the moment. Yeah, so the way I did that then was, that was there. So even with those on there, and the way it all came out, that ended up being there. I want to go back to... Alright, how far is this got to go? I'm just letting them completely use up what's left in the machines before I delete them. So we've got our blueprints for our constructors, and it will be... So I was looking then... Yeah, actually I'll put it on the center. Will that... If I had that... Well, actually not the center. Let's come back to there. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Before I do mass deletes, I'm just going to use the filter. Because I could easily get something in the background. Now that power, before I lose all the power, too big. Okay, so that means I can get rid of and that's still powered, so there. Perfect. Get rid of that and that. Perfect. Make copies of those. Right. We're a bit full. Oh, I feel like there's another one there. That one, that one, that one. All right. Okay. Constructor. So we need 6, and I wanted to build. So starting off, it would be 6. And as I was saying before, it needed to be, I'm trying to think, 1, 2, yeah. Mossfrog, hello, welcome. How are you today? So I reckon, so from the other side, Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I reckon. Going great. Just got to run some railway track to a couple of resource nodes, and I have fused modular frames operating at 11.525 per minute. That's pretty nice. If they were there, and it was a splitter. There was a splitter there. No, that's right. This, well, yeah, hold on. Yeah. I had my smart splitter with incoming, let's say, from that way. And then I would have a normal splitter that was here. And then that would then connect to, say there was one there, that was going to there, and then so these, this could come closer. I'm just going to put one of these over here, so I can copy it, like so. And then that. Yeah, that's better. Even there. That's 1, 2, 3. So this over here, you would have 1, 2, 3, and then there's heaps of room in the middle. Perfect. All right. And there's room for that there. That's good. So grab this. That. All right, this is the 6 of my original ones. Doing the best to spread the factories across multiple biomes to reduce lag. Good idea. Good idea. Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic. Power, or a power blueprint. It's a constructor pole. There. And then, so that's the 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I got 9 of these. So I'm going to start the 9. Let's make sure I'm doing this. Before I do that, let's do this. So that was there. That would be. Was I doing pairs or threes? No, it's threes, that's right. That one there. These are concrete at 100%. So they're all... What? Did I select? I was like a bees. Whatever. Right. Then this one would go here. Oh. Oh, yeah. And then, so that's 45, 45. And that's 90, it's 135. So that'll be a mark 3 to there. And a mark 3 to here. Now, if I remember correctly, actually, this can be a smart splitter. And if I bring in, I can still bring it in that way, yep. Now that's lined up with that, so then I can do, well, in this case, that can be that way. That overflow can just go straight there. Hold on. Overflow this side. Alright, so then I have left is limestone, right is limestone, and straight ahead will be overflow. I'm going to build my output box. Probably there, I reckon. Yep. So then I need to, before I forget, that one there. And we'll put merges coming out. They come to here. I think I'm going to go in like that. And do a similar from here I can simply go probably like that. And that. Or maybe I can go straight there. Oh, but I still want to do overflow. So yes, I could do that, but I want a smart splitter here. So that will be, well, if I do it like that, there. There. Then I can have right is concrete. And straight ahead is overflow. What I can do is, yeah, so then I would have that will be facing that way. So then that will go there, and this is coming this way. That should be able to go to there, and then there. That's perfect. Let's fill this up. Oops, that was a bit silly. I didn't think about that. Oh, let's do a couple of trips. It's a pity you can't dismantle the dismantle box. Right, I don't need those anymore. And then, oh, something's off here. Oh yeah. That's much better. That's beautiful. What was I going to do? There was going to be something else I was going to do. I need to do the input, but also there was something else I was going to do. It was the sign. And I might put that one. What's up, mate? Come up for a pat, are you? Oh, it's pat time, folks. Hey? Concrete factory, we have to wait. I need my pat time. He's a good boy, aren't you? Hey? Yeah, you've been all day without me. All day. Thanks the tongue on my lip. No, don't you touch my space bar. I know you want to. Oh, he's a good boy. Get those eye boogers out, eh? Got rid of those eye boogers. Yeah, who's a good boy? Hey? Who's a good boy? You are. Yeah. Oh. All right. Thank you. Thanks for the hair. Press the wrong button. That's okay. We're back here. Sign. It was this one, but I can actually... I don't need the 3 layers. So I'll just get rid of the top one. And then I can just go... Copy. Paste. Now that'd be all well and good, but my input's supposed to go here. You idiot. So I'll put it here. Hold on. If I put this... So, yeah, let's do that. Yep. And then oops, didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Ah, wrong button again. Rightio, and then that's that done. So I can power this on now, and that will be back operational. That was to there. That went down there. It's kind of in the way. go to there. And then where are we? Oh yeah, this. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's sitting. Yep. So I should still have in memory that one. Right, so we can get rid of that. And then, so that's that power. Yeah, there we go. They should all be working 100%. Look like they are. Yep, they're all outputting. That's full, so it's overflowing. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Rightio, so the next step is 9 of these. And so I get that. It's coming in from that way, and it was 1. So the beams on the join of the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good work, Moss Frog. 1, 2, 3. It's on the 3rd join. Nice distraction there. So that would be here, and I wanted it here. That's 1. We need some cable. Let's go get some cable. It's just over here. Gotta love that confusion, Radine. It's a classic. So I don't need that. I don't need that. Put that back. So that's 1. That's 4. Five, 6. 7, 8. 9. Let's get my power. Hold on. That can go to there. I'll power that up in a minute. The macro struggles to work after the first attempt. I don't know what it is. I think it's...
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Wish I knew. Then I could tell all the raiders about it. But
Thank you, Nagrath Darman, for the raid of 12 viewers.
Look out. Nagrath coming in with that raid. 12 viewers, folks. Go and drop him a follow if you're not already. Make some pretty awesome builds. I've sat in there. And it always gives you a nice cup of coffee when he's when you come in and say hello. How was your stream? What did you get up to? We're building some concrete, as you can see. Although, did I just screw up? Maybe. Because if I want a splitter here, no, it'll be right. No, it'll be fine. Ooh, that could be. We finished frames for phase 4 parts. Excellent. That's a good achievement. I wish I was up to that stage. We've still got a bit to go. We're just on Encased Industrial Beams. But I am taking it rather slowly. So, it's my own fault. All the time. So if that was there, oh yeah, this will work. Because then that can go there. My smart splitter can go coming in from that direction. That's it. Right, so this will all be Mark 1. I had to rebuild my concrete setup because I wasn't happy with how I placed it on my factory platform. But now that I've done that, I'm now making the concrete for the Encased Industrial Beams. And I did a mistake again. I made 9 machines, but they only need to be at 80%. So now I need to copy and paste again. You get that. To do it twice to that one. Can we beat the autosave? I don't think so. No. Almost. There we go. Okay. Better. Then these are 36, 36 and 36 is 72, so that'll be a Mark 2 to there. And then it'll be Mark 3 incoming. Now I don't actually have the ability to do 324 limestone at this point in time, but in the future we will. So I'm going to go straight ahead will be overflow. and left will be limestone. And that can go like that. I think I will. So that one there, I reckon that'll go. Yeah, I'll use that one. I reckon. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that there. And then there. Right, that's our overflow. And then our input is coming from over here. And I wanted to make this I'm going to change this ramp, to be honest. I don't think we need the ramp anymore. We could put some stairs. And so I could go... How do I go about it though? Let's think about this. We've got one. Okay, so that's 7. Yeah, actually, oops. I know what to do now. So that would be road, center, road, concrete. Here. So on this one here, and then this block is a, what kind of block is it? If I had that there, it'll be encased in a wall. If I'm going to be using wall holes, which I will, so I may actually at this point go oh, I'm missing rods. Go get some rods. I don't know where my factory card is. Oh, it's over at the base. Sure. That's alright. Oh, you idiot. That's as bad as best as it's going to get. I might just do this for a minute. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then I reckon so that'll be, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I could run in here, but if I do that, I think it's better off to be doing it here and leaves this pathway for other things in the future. Perfect. Right, that's coming in. And my output. Output here should still be not clipping. I could actually go and then pick a better. It'll do. It'll be fine. Where they're all outputting 12, so each one of them is a mark 1. So we're going to be outputting, that to that. So I've built my 108 per minute, so it'll be a Mark II belt. And that has to go has to go on a bit of a journey. So what we might do is if we were to come across here, we could go this way and we could get up to this height. And then we could head off that way at this height. Because obviously that's going to block anything going that way. So what's this height? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I get to this side, I can go for the 4 height this way until I get to here, so it'd be a 5 height. But even at 5 height would be fine because it can come straight through here. And I've got 1, 2, 3, so to go 5 height there. We're heading to over there. So it can still keep coming through at 5 height here. At this point, we can turn and then join in here. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5. Bring it back 5 all the way. So it's going to come in here. Now this is so overflow is going to go to the right, which is that way. And then with this one here. So what could be interesting here is you could have a overflows over there. Let's just build this in my head. It can go this way. So if that was overflow into there, then I had a smart splitter coming in here, where straight ahead would be concrete and left would be overflow. So that would go to there, and that could also be supported by, it needs to be supported. Just thinking about this for a sec. Yeah, because that's going to be, can't put that there. want to come up with a consistent way I'm going to do this. I'm just thinking. So that can be, nah, so it can't be from above because I'm going to clip over. I was thinking for a sec. There's no reason why I couldn't have keyboards themed. There's no reason why I couldn't have. So that. Was there. That's going to block that. But no, I think what I should do is yeah, I think. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing. Sorry, it's doing my head in some of this, thinking about it. But I reckon if I do no, actually, if I do, yeah, that's it. That comes in from that direction, and I'll have and that should, I hope, and then yeah, that, because that'll be there. Yeah, right, so I'm going to have yeah. All right. It's going to come in at 5. Right, and then that means I can have that there. that there. Oh, let's do that. We'll come in here. It'll be there. And then so if I do this, I can have this here. Make sure I've got all my belts correct, and then that's it. And then this, yeah. Right, so I'll run that to there. That will make it to there. So that's my input coming in to there, and I'll be able to have left will be concrete, and then right will be overflow, and then that means that we can have a merger right there. I think with that there, we'll go. No, hold on. We go 6, it'd be easier that way. And then that can be fed to there. That'll hold that up. This one, and then if I have this to here, that like that, and that like that, and that's going to run that way. Then this merger is supported by that, and then because there's a conveyor lift, it's supporting this one. Perfect. That's how it works in my head. Guys, I think it's time to make the main factory color swatch match the 2 browns and the Guru's logo. Ooh, lovely. The 2 browns. That would be are we talking beard brown and skin brown? That one, yes, there you go. And how AJ goes. Perfect, and that's the output, that's the overflow, which I've been trying to get over to here. Head brown and skin tan, yes. Oh, well, I can't complain, that's a nice colour choice. Okay, so if I did this, that's holding that up. That will just go straight in. That's fine. And this. Now I just need to be careful about this conflicting with that. So what we might do is go to here. So right there, I screwed up that one. So that'll reach, I've just got the height wrong. See? We just have to fix this power issue here. No, it's overflowing this incoming steel beams already because nothing's happening. That's fine, that's not a problem. Power. I might put my production, no, blueprints, power, assembler pole. That could go there. Yeah. And that could go there. So I can get rid of that there. That's still powered. Alright, that's good to go. That is good to go. So now I just need to run back this and that concrete, turn the concrete on, start flowing, and we'll have encased industrial beams. And wait a few minutes because it's Mark II. And this, was I going to keep following? Was I going to turn there and join that, or was I going to go across? Was I going to wrap? I actually think I was going to wrap that way, but was that? So that's the concrete. Yeah, I was going to come along here, so if it's on that here, then it would make sense. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's got to be on this side. That's okay. So this side and then it was going to join up here. Be able to make it to there. No, wrong spot, wrong spot. That one. Oh no! Oh. A few conflicts here. What's funny is I can actually. Hey, no, I thought I was. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing wrong. Oops, I need to get rid of that one, huh? That is going to go all the way. I think we're going to have to drop to a 4. Which is fine. So I reckon if we do this to there. Oh man, I've reinforced iron plate, and I'm going to go back to over here and grab it because I got a crap ton up here that I haven't used. Well, I used and then I upgraded belts, and then I've got a backlog. So let's grab that backlog. Reinforced iron plate for days. That should do me. Put some of this away while I'm here. Yeah, and then we're going to have to go back up to 5 on this before we jump across. Or no, we'll go to 4, and then on the other side we'll jump back up to 5. Oh, hold on. There's a vehicle. There's a vehicle that's going to come through here. So that's better. Probably actually as far as I can. That's good. So I reckon that. Now, is that going to go? Yeah, it's going to go that way actually at this point. Yep. Right, so this to there. I'm just going to be careful about this. I think what I'll do is... that can come I reckon to here. Oh, am I going to run into them all? 5 issues. I am. I'm close though. I think if I was to jump on the other side of this, and come out this side, then I can flip over that way. So bring that up to at least, I reckon, here, and go across the top of the, maybe, because that's, I think it'd be okay. Yeah, I can come to, I reckon if I could, do that. So if I came to, I could even go, no, I don't want to go that way. Keep it. Hold on. Let's work our way backwards to make sure I'm getting this correct. If I'm going to go over the top of them, I may as well do it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that would be to there. Alright. So it would need to be there, I think. It's this belt here that's going to conflict, but I can change that. I just need to get up. That's an easy one to fix because all I'm going to do is move that to, say, what's that between? Yep, so I can get rid of that. That goes to there, goes to there, goes to there. So then this goes to there. It's not clipping into anything. Perfect. Although I actually want to go one more across. So technically, get that to reach all the way, then I'll be really happy. Perfect, even to there, yeah. Perfect, and then that. It reaches perfect. I didn't need these ones. Right, yeah, so then they're going to come across here. And my output is here. So that should be, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it was there, it's not long enough. So let's do. Oh, geez. What's with all that frame dropping trying to... That was really weird. I'm not in the right spot. So that's supposed to be to there. I'm on the right... I'm too high with this. So that's 2, that's 3, 4, 5, I think. Yep. That looks great. Perfect. Well, if I power that on, then that should work. We should start having encased industrial beams. They're all outputting limestone. This is supposed to be 108. I'm not going to get that because I don't have 324 limestone, but I'm just going to let it go its normal rate at the moment. Oh, Wolfmod, hello. Welcome. How am I? I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? We have just got, by the looks of it, the final step in our reinforced iron, encased industrial beams. I don't think these are going to keep up because these are running at 80%. That's 12 per minute, 36 per minute, yeah. And I've got 9 machines. Yeah, look, it's starting to fall. 5. It'll drop off in a second. Yeah, look, after this cycle. Yeah, bang. So that's as expected. But 108. Well, that would mean if I'm making. That's 48. That's correct. 108 and 120 is a Mark II. That's my problem there. So how much of that is a problem all the way through? Back from ads, excellent. Sorry about that. How was your how have you been? Okay, that's good. We might just go and check its Mark II all the way. I'm good, just chilling and experimenting in experimental Satisfactory. Yep. Good to hear. Oh, I'm looking forward to when experimental makes its way over to the full branch. Those foundation, those wall holes, they're going to be used everywhere in this setup. 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. Twos. Oh no. So I need to go up here before. Alright, I can fix that. So I'd say here. We go up. Oh, glad I fixed that, worked that out. I've been working on 1.1 experimental since the evening of release day. Awesome. Actually makes this better. Get rid of that. Yeah, I did play it for one episode. We went back to our previous playthrough and tried all the features. Yeah, got a good feel of it all. Okay, that's better. And then that's going to make its way through. Perfect. Oh, you started a whole new session.
Thank you,
For your
Busa Banal, for the
experimental.
follow.
Turkey 1.0 says. Good idea. Good idea. We've got Boozer Ben. Boozer Ben. Not an alcoholic at all. Thank you for the follow. That's Mark 2. Oh, yeah, it's this one here, that one there, Mark 2, Mark 2, and now it goes up again. Perfect. There's a real art form, Osfrog, trying to work out people's Twitch usernames, isn't there? Something I'll struggle with quite a bit. Sometimes you think you've mastered it. Ooh. Alright, this should be it. These machines should all be ready to go. They're just absolutely just waiting on that concrete to come in. Steel is sinking. Oh yeah, I think it was 60 per minute even. "54 steel beams per minute." So there will be the odd gap along the belt. Here comes the concrete. Here it comes. But is that not a problem? Nah, a nickname I got from the mines when I was wishing my dumpy was a motorbike on another endless night shift. Nice. Oh dear. Those was that one of those huge rubber duckies? Yellow dump trucks? Moshrog, I swear I had a full Mark 1 belt of modular frames and felt like 30 minutes it would travel to the manufacturers making heavy modular frames. It takes a while on a Mark 1 belt. Yep, it's all coming in. 2, 2, 2, yeah, perfect. Some concrete coming in. Oh, this machine started. Yep, the big boys that make a ram look like a Hot Wheel car. Yeah, they're pretty crazy. I used to live in Newcastle, New South Wales, and near the huge highway that would run, and you'd just see this semi-trailer go past, and on it is just one piece that would make one of those trucks. It's crazy. And then sometimes another trailer would go past and there'd be 2 wheels, just 2 wheels. That's all they were that heavy, that's all they could carry. Look at it, we got it. Encased Industrial Beams automated. Freaking awesome. Now, I have got the portable miner. I want to get that one. I'm going to move that one up, because I'm already making the pipe for it, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to do that one now. So the steel pipe This should be running in just nicely. It's a nice setup. Yep, depending on the model, and brand can be up to 900 ton. Yeah, that's crazy. It'd be great to have one of those in Satisfactory that you could transport goods with. Yeah, look at that. Box will be full in no time. Alright, so to make the portable miner, I'm pretty sure I'm already making that steel pipe. Well, I'm making... I know I'm making the ingots. Positive I'm making those. We're going to go check that. Probably a DLC. Moss Frog, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Oh. We might have to deal with that. That's not going to be good. Oh, I can stay there. Actually, a bit of move out of the way. Alright, so if I did all my signs correctly, sand fluctuator, portable miner. So it should be this one here. That's the one. Okay, so I just need to take that to the steel pipe factory. So they're probably at 3. Steel pipe factory is... So this is interesting because I could come underneath, I reckon, and bring it up, bring it at least I could bring it at this height here. Because that could come across here, around here, and it would be another one here. At least they made automating portable miners earlier on in an assembler rather than the old days in a manufacturer. Yes, Moss Frog, that's right. I mean, who in their right mind would automate portable miners in manufacturers? Definitely not 300 per minute. Here it is, this one. Yeah, I decided to make 300 portable miners per minute in manufacturers. That's what it looked like in the desert. It was pretty funny, wasn't it? They're definitely, yeah. There was another one here, this one. Everything was up underneath and yeah. That was a big... And I was using trucks in that one to move some stuff around too. Alright, that's good because I can just put another one of these here. OP Wolfwad, you just make your portable miners by hand as needed. One of my things in this playthrough is I'm trying to not make things by hand. So that's why I've chosen to automate them. And it's especially handy when you have them going into the dimensional depot. You don't have to think about it anymore. You just go, yep, I'm going to build another miner or upgrade the miner. Bostrog, that's bigger than my load balance, heavy modular frame, fused modular frames and aluminium factories combined. It was a bit of a job that. That would have taken a week or so, maybe. That was before blueprints. But I was streaming 8 hours a day or something at that stage. So I had the luxury. Alright, so I can still do... What's that at? That's at 5. Okay, so I need one at 6. So if I was to go here, then that's it. And then I can do this again here. Like that. And this one, ooh, it is supported, so I don't need to make any more supports for that. Okay, so pipe is straight ahead and right will be overflow. There. There we go. And then I think it's already powered. Yep. So just need to keep running that back. Jeez, that was close. right over my foot. Holy moly. This one, I reckon. At least there. Right. Ha! It literally hit me and then just said, nah, nah, I'll go around you. And now it's course correcting. There it goes. Course corrected. That's good. I'll make a note of that. Where are we? That was... Right. Explorer was trying to pull an insurance scam on you. Yes. Yes. I agree 100%. Okay, let's go. I reckon I'll go, because it's on the, yeah, I'll go, yeah. Of course, the power line is... Oh, actually, no, it's not. No. It's okay. I think that's right, yeah. I was off by one. Yeah, the power line is actually in the way of it. I'm going to do it that way and avoid it. So that one to there. No, I want to come one more across. Jesus Christ. that should be steel pipe, and I'm going to make the portable miners in the weapons factory. I think that's really the only place I feel like it fits. Which is, that's the beam factory. That's this factory over here. So I'm thinking, so this is Nobelisks, but I could put it here, I reckon, because it's only got to come in. Not there, but well, actually, it could go. Well, there's no reason why it couldn't go there and right next to it. Yeah, that could be a good spot actually. Somewhere like that. Beams are interacting or conflicting with anything. Is that, yeah, that's being perfect. I need to get rid of that. That will probably connect up. Yeah. That one should still be okay. That's my temporary gas obelisk. I made, how many did I end up making? 49. My obelisks, on the other hand, bingo, full. And this will be just one portable miner at 100%. Perfect. And then, ooh, tell you what, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, this is a good time to go away. Well, there's an ad break. That turned out well. And Harmon Conan, welcome for the welcome. Thanks for following. I've got some licorice bullets, so I'm going to mute myself while I have a nibble on a couple, because you don't want to hear me eating those things. I could eat the whole bag of those chocolate licorice bullets. They're that addictive. I've got to just put them away, have some. They're so good. Dark chocolate ones. Alright, so I need some iron plate for... Oh, we need to go up another floor. Morgantic, hello, welcome. We need to go up one more floor. Iron plate for the more portable miner. So a new floor for that. What's happening today, Morganti? You just missed a wonderful 10 minutes of me silence while I ate chocolate licorice bullets. You missed that exactly. Yep. Unfortunately, these things happen sometimes. Be right back, need to watch fight. Well, I don't blame you. You're the first person that's done that. Oh wow, yeah. They're so addictive, chocolate licorice bullets. The soft ones, fresh ones, dark chocolate. Oh. Musfrog, I'm eating a bowl of cornflakes at 10 PM if that helps. Is there any other time you should be eating bowls of cornflakes? Another pat time with Randy. Two. You must know that Morgantic's here, do you? You just want to smell my breath. You know, what were you snacking on? How come I didn't get any? Yep, that's it. Can you hear him making those noises? You hear that one? You should hear him in the lounge room. He'll just go, ooh. That's hilarious. Don't you touch my space bar. Morgantic with a big emote. Awesome. Valencia, hello. Welcome. Oh dear. You're a good boy. He's so close. He was like just almost touching it, like hovering. And he's going for it again. Hey? Yeah? He's a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. Is that enough? Are we done? We're done. Ah, that was good. Yes, he does demand all the pets and snuggles, doesn't he? Mossrog, I had some Polish dark chocolate with plum candied fillings just before. Holy moly, nice. Good job, Randy. Next time you'll get it. Don't encourage him. Easy. There's actually another blueprint I wanted to make that I might make in a second. To complement my stair blueprint. You'll see what I mean. I know what the door was. You stare blueprint? You blueprinted Joseph's face? Yes. Yes, sir. That'd be an interesting blueprint. The Savage, hello, how are you today? Welcome. What's happening with you? Put that one there. That one there. And I go to my stairs. Not that stair, these stairs. That's my left. Not much, just chilling tonight. Awesome. Nothing beats a good chill. And that one there. Friday night, yay. I'm there with you. I was feeling exactly the same way when I knocked off work. Alright, so the blueprint was oh, I need modular frames. Crap. I've got some maybe. Or do I? I better. Otherwise we'll be going to the modular frame factory. Alright, so the blueprint was missing steel beams. Might have to go to the steel beam factory too. Thanks to Lurk Morganti. That'll do. Okay, so the blueprint I'm going to make is I'm going to load up my stairs. And I want to make the feet. And just the feet. And then get rid of everything else. And now I've got feet. already coloured in. Stair feet. Alright, so now should be able to go. Oh, actually, well, it's testing, but I want to change the icon. I can probably do that in here. Edit, stair feet. That's what I wanted. Now I don't have to colour them in. I just put them there and they're done. Now, I'm not going to get distracted, but all the factories need this, that I didn't do it to it. The reason why it's not part of the blueprint is because I want to be able to stack. I can stack those stairs. So I don't want to actually be deleting these in my stacks. Okay, so now that we've done that, or out of concrete. Lucky I've got a supply of it just over here in a concrete factory. Beautiful. That'll do for the moment. We don't need vast amounts. Right, so iron plate. For the portable miner. It's just one at 20%. There's going to be a lot of 1s and 6s and yeah. Alright, so we'll just start it off with our constructor blueprint. With this one in particular, I'm still going to start it back. Actually, I'll start it here. Yeah. Yep. But even so, trying to think for a sec. Do I? Yeah, we'll do it there. All right. Iron plate, 20%. Just gonna do some basic stuff. Actually, that is not what I wanted. So that is there, which is here, which is about nice. I wish you could upgrade those. Big thing that's lacking in the game, I reckon. Rightio. And then, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so incoming. Now the awesome sink's here. That's not bad, but I would much prefer it to be there. If I do that, then we can have an awesome sink connection starting here. And then I can put that there. Right here. So then I can have, if I organize this right, no, that should be, well, hold on, I need, goes there. Oh, I nearly got rid of the awesome sink. I got rid of the awesome sink. I thought I'd manage not to. I wonder if I can snap the awesome sink onto the output. That belt that's still there. That's a no. Let's try. It was almost like I never did it at all. Cool, that goes there. So then I can have if I do this correctly, if I had a oh yeah, that would work. Yeah. You'd still want to be coming in like that. And then you could have that to there. So then I would have another one of these. Going that way. But there. You can have your I can have my overflow going back that way all the way along. I've got my product coming in, which yep, that's fine. Straight ahead, left will be iron ingots, and center will be overflow. I'm going to change my belt speeds. So I want that be 3 and 4. Okay. Let's deal with the output first. And if I dealt with a future where I had those, then that is where the output would be. Yep. So you could have, in this case, well, let's find out. So we'll go across at because it's just to this factory here, and it's into here. Now, what I might do is, no, I don't want to ruin that. I'm going to put that there. Actually, not that one there. We're going to go here. Come one more up. That'll go to there. some rods via the rod factory, which is just over here. We used a lot of rods when we were building the stairs. Oh, yeah, we missed them. And then got them. Rightio. Right. That's I didn't do any input overflow over here. So I have to redo all of this. If I do that like that, and that one. I reckon yeah, actually. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then I can still do. Yeah, because yeah, yep, and yep, and yep, and yep. Sorry. So that would be here. So then you'd have, to the right would be plate, and straight ahead would be overflow. That's actually something I could to think about that actually. And then this one would be left would be pipe, and straight ahead would be overflow, I think. Yep. So then my pipe here. So then my overflow, I would have, because I didn't do my where this overflow is going yet. So straight would be portable miner. And if I went right for hold on, there's overflow already here. Where is it? I didn't put overflow for that one, of course. There's overflow there, and then overflow goes over there. So here, straight through to there. So if I did put so I do want that there, but I actually want it probably if I had it there, then I could have a that would be there. So there. So this one here would be I think like that. And then this. So where is this? In the center. There. That goes from 3 to 4, so that'll need a what's up, mate? You want to go outside, do you? Oh wow, I didn't even do it so easily. Alright, hold up. Randy, I hear. Alright, folks. I'll be back in 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Randy wanted to go to bed. Randy had to go to bed. He's very insistent. That's alright, as long as he's a good boy. Most of the time he's a good boy. Alright, there we go. That's all a little bit convoluted, but that should all be working. Now I just need, and everything is still okay in terms of, I don't need this. I need that. And then that all works nicely. Okay, so that's overflow. Okay, so now we need to get the iron ingots to this machine, then we'll be done. You hurt your puppy the other night, trimming her claws, and one went too short. Ouch. Felt so rotten. These things happen, guys. They know you don't mean it. Randy chews all of his claws himself. I'm never worried about it. Alright. So what are we using here? She's fine, but you won't. Yeah. Nah, that's understandable. Here we go. Okay, so I have... Yeah. $27. Oh yeah, right. That is the in. So I could go another one off this. Or even put the split there, I reckon. There's just so much here. Because that is... $16. Let's trimming nails is so hard with dogs as a savage. Unless they are super comfortable with you doing it, allow you to sneak up on the quick. Yeah. I've done her entire paw, and the last one, quite literally, there's a tiny nick on it. Yeah. They bleed like a broken nail. You should see the tiles after it happened. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. 15.625 plus 17.5. So I've only used 50 iron here. So we're just going to do another one of these now. Blueprints, foundry, this should be foundry by 1. And we will have to do the... Okay, so this one should be on, yeah, that should be there, perfect. And like that. Your girl is good with stuff like this when she doesn't want it or anything. She won't refuse it, but she will struggle enough just to let me know she isn't comfy. Pretty good like that, dogs. So this is the basic iron ingot, which is iron ore and limestone. So I've done that. So iron ingot for the portable miner. At 12% clock rate. And that will be three iron ore and 4.8 limestone. Now, going to quickly, let's grab our power foundry pole. It goes there. Goes there. Yep, alright, that's good. We'll take that up to there. Retrofitting all this stuff because it wasn't all available. We didn't have these blueprints available and made when we first started, but now that we do, we have to go back to all the factories and update it. All in good time. But while we go, we can put them in properly as we see fit. That's that. So there's power all the way along there. So let's get rid of these power poles. I assume this is how I'm doing it. Yeah. And then the annoying thing is here it's going to be Actually, I can get rid of that. This one I will still need. Yeah. I think what we'll do here is half nudge it. Right, yeah, and then this will just be a matter of right, we're going to do the same here. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. This is portable miner. Let's just say I don't know. Oh, yeah. I hadn't done this properly. Oh, properly. I wonder it wasn't working. I mean, technically it was working. Okay, so this was 4.8. And miner. Alright, that one was wrong. That's all. Well, no, it's 4.8 limestone. and it's actually 3 iron ore. There you go. And then my output's just got to be over to here. I was gonna go. Hold on. No, I think so. I'm thinking that might come from there. I feel like that should go there. I reckon. Yeah, because if that goes there, then I can have that. Yeah, this one can actually be Mark 2, Mark 1, too high all the way around. Yeah. So I can still do that. And then this. I'm out of plate. How can I be out of plate? As if I'd ever run out of plate. We're getting closer and closer to getting the dimensional depot. Just not yet, but soon. So there, that to there. Alright, we have ingots coming. I've got the output. So yeah, we are actually, while that's happening, because that's going to take a little bit of time to feed, let's place some blueprints. Gonna stare at some feet. So much easier than just putting 2 down and painting them. I wonder how many encased industrial beams I've made in the last maybe 45 minutes. Let's go find out. Because we started with none. It'd be interesting to see if these machines are running at 100% as well. Nearly half a box, or it's more than half a box. These are running at 83%. Then, because of that, I don't have enough concrete. When I get Mark 4 belts, we will. So I just need to make a note of that actually. In the Encased Industrial Beam sheet, in the concrete sheet. Let's put need to Mark 4. Okay. Now we've done this. Our next project will be stators. That's not going to be a today project, but that is next. And then it will be motors as well. So I'll probably do the stators for the motors at the same time. Shalador, hello, howdy, what the heck are you still doing up? Well, Shalador, daylight savings changed this week for us. It's 10:51 PM on a Friday night, so I've given myself permission. How are you today, Shalador? Yeah. So it'll be like this for 6 months and then it'll shift again and everyone goes, oh my God, I can't believe you're streaming for shorter now. Not bad, expecting storms. I see. Batten down the hatches. You remember? Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Twitch is funny like that. Brunheen, you missing Charlotte's factory streams? They were pretty epic. No doubt about it. All right. There we go. No iron plate yet. How far away is it? Oh, it's arriving. It's coming. Very slowly. But it's only a slow amount because it only need, what was it? 4 per minute. Because I'm making 1 portable miner a minute. Wow. The good thing is, I now am automating them. And that's important. Yeah, actually, because all we've got is stator, motors, and automated wiring. I'll probably make all 3 stators in one hit. The stators of the Pioneer. Actually, why does the Pioneer need stators? I don't know, but we're making it. Oh, I think I looked it up. There was a reason why. Let's look it up. Streaming wiki. Stator. They are used that's wrong. Yeah, I didn't actually need to automate stators for the Pioneer because it's not used to make anything like a machine. It's just used to make other stuff, but we're going to make it anyway. They used to be used for power storage and got changed for 1.0. Ah, Mostrog, I see. Well, I mean, in that case, it wouldn't hurt to get rid of it. I might, that'd be good. Yeah, because I remember in 1.0, I was like, I made them, I think I took them from being sent to the dimensional depot. And I used some motors and automated wiring from memory, yeah. A couple of alternate recipes, but yeah. Well, that'll be a... I'm going to remove that from my spreadsheet tomorrow. Make a note right now. I don't like working on spreadsheets during stream, like in terms of getting involved. So that's, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm glad I checked that because that'll save me. Yeah, that's good because then it's just, we're going to make the motors, automated wiring, and I'll just make those tomorrow or next stream. Sir Huddy, Pioneer, there you go. Yes, that's a great little video to check out. It made the resources needed for machines way better for 1.0. Okay, that's good. Portable miners though. Look at that, we've already got 3 automated. A whopping 3. Even manufacturers don't require heavy modular frames anymore. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep, I see what you're saying. What you need to make machines. Yep. Yeah, I do remember I remember there were some machines like that. There were manufacturers, one of them, that needed some pretty advanced stuff. You needed things you didn't make yet, so you had to manually make them if you wanted to automate them, and it was a bit of a chicken and egg sort of scenario. Assemblers was the same for rotors too, yeah, and you couldn't. There was no steel pipe on the map, so you had to manually make steel pipe to be able to make rotors. I know it doesn't mean much, but when you're like me and you don't like to manually craft. But yeah, we've got portable miners automated. That's really cool. I'm happy about that. That needs to be 4 per minute, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Or buy them from the shop like you did. Yeah, absolutely. The coupon shop is really handy for that. The factory is growing. We added another floor to another factory. Was it just that one we did? Yeah. But the Encased Industrial Beams... I was pretty happy with that. It's a bit of work sometimes getting stuff set up, but once it's done and it's flowing, oh yeah. Look at that, nearly a... Plus, the amount of encased industrial beams I've already got from visiting crash sites is pretty crazy. We got plenty of room for expansion. We're going to redo these power towers. I'm not happy with how my power's working at the moment in terms of visual. That's all going to change once we get 1.1. We're going to use a lot of the aesthetics. We can clear this. I still do the challenge of making the resources to make belts at 60 per minute. That's good. Alright, I'm going to take these crystal oscillators. I actually want to make another radar tower at some point. A couple more when we go out exploring again. Like, well, I've got power over here. So this is the circle of the radar tower. I reckon I'll put one there. That'd be quite handy. Somewhere here. Expose all of this. And then down here as well. Ironically, the second easiest one to set up is alclad sheets. Very little bauxite to make them. Yeah, it's not a lot to it, is it? I think it's the water, excess water people get a bit overwhelmed with. Factory is growing. It's looking good. We're going to be making a few changes soon. Conveyor wall holes, can't wait. Cannot wait. Alright. I think that's it for today, to be honest. Actually, you know what? You know what does need to be done? Is these stairs need to be yellow. The green's good, but not for everything. Much better. There's something about yellow stairs. Vibrantly bright yellow stairs. 7 coupons today. I actually think the rates picked back up again. Well, I've added a couple of extra things to the mix. Encased Industrial Beams will be being sunk soon. That'll be an interesting one. But currently the ammunition factory is the tallest building. And we redid the concrete today over there. That come up quite nice. We're 111 hours in. End of episode 30. Considering the 1.0 playthrough was 70 episodes and 300 hours, I think this is going to be a much longer playthrough, which I'm happy for. It's going to be more thorough. In today's episode, we finished making the Encased Industrial Beams. They're automated. The limestone input for those concrete does need to go up to a Mark 4 belt when that gets unlocked. So I'm looking forward to that, but it's still making it. I'm happy with that. Then we went over and made portable miners automated because I already had the steel set up ready to go for that from when I set up the steel for the Encased Industrial Beam. So there wasn't too many steps to get that portable miner build going. So now we have portable miners operating as well. So that's great. And we made a little blueprint for our feet for the stairs. So I can get those looking nice as we build them each time. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening or night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.